Hi, my name is Lily Bickerstaff-Richard, and I'm a Millennium Fellow at Brandeis University. And my project that I did through the Millennium Fellowship was the Brandeis Society for International Affairs, which is a club that I'm the secretary for at school. So question number 1. What is the most beneficial change you saw in yourself personally thanks to the Millennium Fellowship experience? I noticed that through the Millennium Fellowship experience, I was able to grow as a leader and learn new aspects of being a leader that I hadn't really considered before. And I also was able to make connections with other projects on campus, and I became more confident in forging those relationships. Question number 2. What are the 5 most important professional skills you developed thanks to the Millennium Fellowship experience? I would say that the first one, as I mentioned before, leadership and becoming more confident in being a leader. I also learned a lot about the importance of delegation, which we were able to use in our project as we had some issues with some people in the board doing more than others. And me and the other student that was involved in my project were able to discuss more about delegation and how it can play a role in our club on campus. Also working on a solid pitch to give to people when explaining what your club is was really beneficial to me. Another one was creating SMART goals. And then my last one was managing up and situational management and being able to understand the difference between the two situations and when you can use them and how to best navigate those scenarios. Question number 3. Describe one change in your student group or community project, how you applied something you learned from the Millennium Fellowship to the challenging situation, and how you will approach future challenges in the future as a result. So something that me and the other student involved in my project learned during our group discussions was that we were having some similar issues with board members or people that are in charge of the club with being responsible and on time and getting their tasks done in a timely manner. And in talking to the other student, we were able to brainstorm some ideas on how to make sure that leaders and board members are really responsible and doing what they say they'll be doing. And this was really beneficial to talk with another student who's going through the same thing and kind of spitball ideas between each other. And we came up with some solid goals for how to make sure people are more accountable in the future. So this is something that I definitely was really glad to have taken away from the other students in the fellowship. Question number 4. What were your career goals before the Millennium Fellowship experience, and what are your career goals now? Did anything change? If so, how? So my career goals before the Millennium Fellowship was pretty much working for a nonprofit or NGO, and I still am really committed to that. But it has further created a spark to continue doing what I'm doing and being able to work with other people that are also passionate about change and positive impacts was really great for me to experience, because it definitely solidified the idea that I want to be working around people that are also really motivated in these kinds of things. And then question number 5, for future students, what are 5 top reasons a student should become a Millennium Fellow? So number 1, I said to meet new students. I think that's a great aspect of joining any new club or fellowship or really anything on campus, is to meet people and just get to know more people. Related to that, I would say my second is to make connections with other projects on campus. I think oftentimes we get so involved in our own individual projects that we don't see the other really important projects that are going on around campus. And through this experience, I was able to learn about a couple really awesome projects that we hope to do collaborations with in the future. The third one I would say is to form a network of the other fellows both on and off campus. So something that I think is really cool about the Millennium Fellowship is the Facebook group, in which you can see all the different fellows from around the world. And it was really cool to see what other schools and other students in other countries are doing. And that's really beneficial in case someone ever wanted to do a project in another country, and they could contact the fellow in that. So making those connections is really great. You can also learn a lot of really cool skills through the Millennium Fellowship and through the seminars that we did, and learning from other students, specifically in leadership and management. I did the management track, and it was really beneficial. And then the last one is to gain more knowledge and experience working with United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, and really getting familiar with those and learning what those are about was really beneficial to me, and something that I probably wouldn't have done otherwise, or at least talked with other students to the extent that I was able to about the development goals through this project. So all in all, it was a really beneficial experience.